What's poppin', TreTv gang? It's your boy TreTv, and we back at y'all with another reaction. With this one, we got another one from Brand. Continue that journey of the Vincent Tale. This one right here is called Starry Night. He's been dropping a couple videos the last couple days to promote this, so I definitely can't wait to see what he actually got because he promoted this real heavy. But before we get into this, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Tay the original man here for another one again.
Yes,
Know
sir.
very well as far as these videos we've been doing.
Yeah.
And let's see what we get into, man. I know it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, can't wait till we get into this. But before we do, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them hype points. Make sure you do that. Without further ado, let's get straight into this reaction. Chi. Get the yayo.
Get the yo.
Vincent's Tale, Starry Night. Damn.
Damn, that is it.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Wait.
Looking like Tory Lanez.
Oh shit. Oh,
Let's
snap.
go. Hey.
Right. Right.
Let's go.
That's tough.
If we start rapping over that beat, it'd be crazy.
He
Let's
definitely
go.
about to. Yeah, he definitely about to.
Okay. Rick could be active.
How do I begin? Wait a minute, I know. Step one, I repent. Step two, let me go. No, three, maybe I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me speak my mind.
Right.
So allow me.
Let me speak my mind. Yo, I like the way he starting off. Like it's like an AA meeting or something like that. Like that he's supposed to be going to while he's in jail. He's like, let me speak my mind. Am I gonna change my ways? Fuck that. I'm gonna stay the same way that I am. I like the way he started off. Gave you like that movie feel. He came out looking like a tough guy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Swag was
like
on
I'm out here
1,000.
running shit. I run it tear. You feel what I'm saying? It's
I got
crazy.
that same feel. I definitely feel that. And like you said, the AA me, like shit, this is the time I'm gonna get some shit off my chest.
Yeah.
So he definitely about to go in. And the way he clapped and got assertive up in that joint, he
Yeah.
like, I'm about to run this shit. Let's
You
go.
know, a lot of people go to these meetings just to get out their cell, just have something to do. So it looked like that's what he was on. I just want to get out my cell. I ain't really here to change. I'm just trying to get some free time out of cell.
some free time, free
Maybe
rest.
I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me
Yeah.
speak my mind. So allow me to introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's
Yep.
retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless.
Yep.
Lions don't care when chewing on carcass.
Nope.
Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labor wage docking pay for the farmers. Britain, Great Britain, no, you're a slave. Great Britain, tax bracket rise, grow. Give a tax break for a suit and tie on the low. Well, the everyday people getting fucked till they broke, so let me
Facts.
And it's nice to see it's not just going on here in the United States. We be thinking like this is a United States problem. People working, getting slaved out. You don't get time to spend time with your kids. You don't get to see your family. Only thing you get to see every day is your coworkers. But it looked like the same thing is going on in Britain. He like, yo, you a slave. Because slaves they didn't get money, they got a house and food. Most days people are just working for a house and the food.
That's
so
a fact.
basically, you're still a slave.
Yeah, man, like you said, this shit's global. You know what I mean?
It's
Definitely global, man. And I like the fact that he said lions, you know what I'm saying? What do he say, don't pull and chew on carcass?
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, I love that bar right
Yeah,
there, man.
yeah.
It's because at the end of the day, man, you want to be a big dog. If you wanna sustain or be somebody that can overcome obstacles and still be that who you are in this society,
Yeah.
you gotta be a lion, bro. You gotta be a motherfucker that don't care, and by any means, I might have to run over a couple people, might have to
But
chew on a
that's
couple
not what
bones.
he was talking about with that. He basically talking about like people putting their hands in the elites. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, basically saying the elites don't care about you no more than a freaking lion care about the carcass that is eating.
Oh,
So
okay,
y'all
okay.
putting your faith in the elites. You know, they always think like, oh, the next president's gonna help me. The next mayor's gonna help me. The next person is always
I
gonna
get
help
that.
bail me out of the situation. And he was like, nah, these are people that put you in a situation. What makes you think they're gonna bail you out?
Because they're the ones, they're the lions chewing on the carcass. That's what I'm talking about.
The billionaires do not care about the small people.
Yeah.
If you don't got a B next to your name, they don't care.
Yeah, I mean, but that's kind of what I'm saying though, because at the end of the day, them elites you talking about,
Yeah.
they had to step on some toes, they had to ruffle some feathers, and they had
Or
to have
a
that
lot
I
of
don't
them,
give a fuck attitude.
a lot of them get money handed to them. Like, they born into money. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
That's
come
some.
from
So let me tell you.
Long line of them come from money.
Well, I'm talking about the niggas like on the Shark Tank type niggas. Them niggas that had to get it from the muscle. You know what I'm saying?
How many of them is billionaires though?
Huh? Who? What?
Billionaires.
It's a lot of billionaires that came up that way, nigga. Everyone on that panel damn near is billionaire. The nigga that run the show,
Mark Cuban.
Not Cuban. He don't run the show. It's my boy, the disrespectful one. I can't think of his name. The bald head.
They know you talking about.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, but that nigga,
Break for a suit and tie on the low. Well, the everyday people getting flocked till they broke. So let me unload. I'm on the road. I never vote. Big in the pose. Brit in the road. Who to control when there is no food in the bowl. It's a low blow. Representatives don't show empathy. Plain to see. Represent me. No soccer. Right. Britons break backs just for bread and butter. Yeah. Fuck the PM. Did they stutter in the PM? They'll be.
He said, "Forget the PM that I did stutter." He talking about the Prime Minister. Remember we did the Dave thing when Dave was talking about the Prime Minister, and he was like, "At least they say at least they're the least racist." He said, "The least racist, you still racist." And the crazy part when they brought that up in the comment section, they were telling us Ren was at that same.
They said the same thing.
So it's making a full U-turn how they feel about the Prime Minister, because we all feeling the same way. No matter who we got in charge, it seemed like we getting the short end of the stick. The working people, the working class.
Shit roll downhill, bro. I mean, what you expect? At the end of the day, they gonna make money off of our backs regardless. We always been the ones that's putting in that hard work, but cogging the wheels. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they gonna be the one to reap the benefits.
I mean, that's the way it is, but it's nobody likes that. The people that's actually putting work in, like everyone wants change. Even Michael Jackson was saying it's time for a change. We just didn't know what Michael Jackson was talking about. He's talking about the same stuff which you're talking about when we put it into the billionaires' hands, and you saying this shit supposed to roll downhill. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Nah, that's not what I said. I said we know that shit rolls downhill.
All right,
and what I'm saying is nobody want to go clock in and punch that 9 to 5.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But this is what it is until we do something about it.
Until we make a change.
Yeah,
as long as we just keep going about our daily lives, just keep punching the clock and whatever, nothing's going to change.
I think we're saying the same thing for real.
Yeah, but we have the power to make the change because the numbers is on our side. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
He said we just working for bread and butter.
But as long as they can be in our minds and keep us occupied with other shit, then we never going to come together. You know what I'm saying?
They're not in my mind. They're not in your mind.
Exactly. We two.
They're not in Red mind.
We two. You're right. But we need the masses. We need all of y'all.
That's why he's making the song.
Yeah, we need all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think we all on the same page.
For bread and butter, the PM. Did they stutter in the PM? There'll be bodies in the gutter. Bloodstained hands, milk up all lands. Other 9 to 5, can't survive away just to work in the job that can't provide. It's by design. My hands are tied. I climb that, on this that. How the fuck can I pretend it's fine? The water.
How the fuck can I pretend that it's fine? I'm working at 9 to 5 and it's not enough. We was talking about that the other day. Having one job is no longer enough. You need 2 or 3 to even survive. One job pay the bills, another job to take care of your activities, or you might need a third job just to make ends meet if you're doing it by yourself. And
I mean, at one point in time, I was working 3 jobs. You know what I mean? Just to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? Like you said, it wasn't even just to have extra luxury. It was just to pay bills and, you know what I mean, keep shit afloat. You know what I mean? Because in this economy, like we say, they always going to keep their foot on our head. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what we doing, it's always going to be somebody on top.
No.
You know what I mean? So we have to find a way to get from underneath of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Words is powerful. You said they always going to have their foot on your neck. That's not true.
That's not. You got to listen to what I'm saying. What I said was they always going to have a way to try to put their foot over top of our head.
No, you changed it, but yeah.
All right, well, if I didn't, that's what I was trying to say.
All right, gotcha.
We had to find a way to get from underneath of that. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said before, if we got to come together and we got to unite, that's what we got to do. But because they putting all this extra shit in front of us, TVs and unnecessary shit that we don't really need, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they're always going to keep us divided and not coming together. We got to be the ones like Ren, like you talking about, spreading this message out there like we doing, spreading this message out there to be able to come to a collective. And that's the only way it's going to happen. I mean, we all can't, everybody's not going to have that ideology of this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to enforce that.
You don't need everybody to have it. You just need a majority to have it. Everyone's not.
I mean, we need a lot. We need a lot of motherfuckers to be able to make a stand.
A majority means
people out there doing strikes every other day. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the way they do it.
I mean, I'm not saying how to go about it. Listen, this ain't the political show. I'm not saying what you need to do, what you don't need to do. But what I'm saying is we need to be more united as a whole to be able to overcome a lot.
For sure. That's the only way to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no other way to do it.
Absolutely.
That's I climb that, on this that. How the fuck can I pretend it's fine? The water is never wine. The pig steps to the slaughter before your eyes. It's for the new world order. Except our minds, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribe. All the while, people watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it though. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and it's causing.
But he's saying exactly what you just was saying, how people being distraction. That's why we really can't do nothing about it, because people being distracted by the social media, what's going on in reality show, how many points did LeBron score last night, who's gonna win the Super Bowl. People are just worrying about that stuff, and they're not even worrying about the fact that when the Super Bowl go off on Sunday, Monday you're gonna be taking your ass right back to work.
Yes, that's the point I was trying to make. And that bar he said that was hard. He said you gonna take the Michael. Yeah. He said beat it up or some shit. That was tough. That was a bar, bro. Facts. That was a bar.
But watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it though. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and this.
I don't mean to stop it right there, but that's exactly what I'm talking about, because like you say, you can sit there and look at the scroll on social media like we talk about all the time. That 2 minutes. That 2 minutes turned into a whole half an hour. Easily. You know what I'm saying? You just sitting there scrolling, you think 2 minutes about, and that's what I'm talking about, bro. As long as they keep us occupied, it keeps us from thinking about the shit that we actually need to be doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? To overcome the shit that you talking about. Yeah. You know what I mean?
If I figured it out, you figured it out, that social media is just being used for distraction. I mean, other people are figuring it out.
Nah, I agree with that. We need more, though.
Better beat it though. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and it's causing mass hysteria. Polarize the people, never by the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you. Hyperpolarizing the left and the right. Are you woke? Are you racist? Black? Are you white? Are you all for the Brexit? Make a swift exit. The NHS rots. Where was tax directed? Look, there goes another fucking puppet elected. Dance, little puppet dance for the neglected. Impunity from true flies come to be expected. Sever head of Hydra, 2 parties resurrected.
That's
Yes, I am the malevolent, degenerate delegate. Incarcerate the truth, keep it separate. Woo. The fabric of society is dead, look up. They don't want me in the room, I'm the elephant. Let's go. I guess I was fucked from the get-go. Wrong place and wrong time, guess so. Wrong planet, wrong mind. Guess you could say I was destined to break, because I get no satisfaction. I roll stoned, ETAs with ET, I phone home. ETC, don't blink, life is gone. Time don't wait, the show must go on. In London underground, come rain and thunder. Junkies, drunks and punks stung by the hunger. God is good until life push you under. One by one become cold like the tundra. One by one cast out like pariah. Sever head from body, so body bow to Messiah. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire. Run, little liar.
Oh shit, that was crazy. Got creepy a little bit.
Lights out.
That nigga in the hole, nigga.
There's no democracy. Democracy ain't corporate lobby free for all. Democracy ain't rich boys, silver spoon seniors. Democracy ain't eating up a lie then forgiving you. Democracy ain't choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined.
Democracy ain't
deciding.
Choosing between herpes or chlamydia. He's just saying, no matter which side you choose, it's gonna be a bad outcome. You know what I'm saying? No matter which way you choose, it's not gonna be a good situation.
Result. Yeah.
Choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined. Take a baby, then deliver him, position him in line, and then imprison him, condition him in school to make him blind. After they christen him, the Father, Son, the ghost, but not the mind. We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate to greed. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need. We are designed to be magnificent, we waste that when we walk. Starry Night, the plight of Vincent inside cell block 44. I fought a war inside myself, the war of every working man. The war of what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? And who's the one to put me in my place? You or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent. If defiance comes from love, I come from love. I come from hope, I come from truth, I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dust. Against the people so determined all to die. And for what? Love of power, love of money, love of ego, love of lust. What about love for the sake of love? What about really loving us? But I mean really loving us. That means that I, the me, myself is you, and so we're we in one. And there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the cell of every sentient, it shares a single song. And that's the song of sweet creation. Do you hear the minstrel strong? For there's more to music. Life is music. Music is the tongue. In the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it, hear it, hear it. That's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, yet reset so we can all live on.
Yeah, he just turned up right now, man. I like that. I like the fact that he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, we need to be more, like we just talked about, we need to be more as one, you know what I mean, loving it. We needed the love too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody to care for us too. Like I think we was talking about too, kind of hinting at a little bit. Not, we didn't bring it up, but hinting at it. Is that, yo, who's gonna look out for the little guys? You know what I'm saying? Like we sit here too. Like we want to feel like somebody got our back as well in this economy, because there's a lot going on out here. And like you said, between the people on the streets, because he was talking about that too. People on the streets, you know what I'm saying, not being taken care of. They on there. What he said, something about the hunger. You know what I mean? Like not being able to be fed. Yeah. Like we talk about that all the time. Like we paying for healthcare and stuff like that. Like that stuff that should be a given. You know what I'm saying? As far as a whole, as a people. But again, you got the people at the top doing what the fuck they want to do, you know what I'm saying? And we just gotta just take care of the cause and effect reaction of that shit. Yeah. Which ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? And it gotta be a better way, man. It's gotta be a better way for all of us to be able to get through this shit, man. You know what I mean?
There's a better way, and a better way is coming. Like this type of stuff will only last for so long. This is like everyone's getting tired at the same time. Yeah. This is, you could tell by this song. Even when this song right here, it sounds like he's talking about over here in the United States, and I keep reminding myself he's talking about the UK. Fact. So it's going on everywhere, and it's just like people are just getting tired of just working, not seeing their family, not having enough money. No one cares about all this stuff that y'all got, these yachts, this money. We're not enjoying none of that. Every day you wake up, you're seeing more and more about more jobs being lost. You could tell stuff gonna get harder and harder. We talk about it all the time that in the next couple of years, with this AI and all this robots that's going around, I mean, it's gonna get even worse than what he's talking about right now. And it's like, I think it's going to get to a point where people get tired, and I think it's going to force us to come together. It's going to force us to stop being so divided, because people are divided by classes and all this different stuff. When we wake up and realize, like, we all in the same financial problem. We're all going through the same thing. Black, white, it doesn't matter. We're all going through the same thing. And I think that's going to help break that divide when people just wake up and like, yo, no matter your skin color, we all in the same financial situation. We need to look out for each other, because these are only people that care about each other. Is in the same financial situation. All these billionaires that's in the same financial situation,
looking out for each
they're
other.
all on the same page. Why are we down here not on the same page? If not, it's never going to change.
I like what you said about the classes too, because before it used to be the top, middle, and lower class. There is no more middle no more. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is, but it's not like it used to.
It's
like right now, to be in the middle class, they say you need to be earning $120,000 a year.
Right. And again, so it's the top and the bottom. Ain't no more middle in between.
They sucking. I mean, it's gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's depleting.
And every year we know that property taxes rise.
Everything.
And fucking, you were talking about the water bill, electric bill, everything is rising. But guess what's not? Our pay. You know what I'm saying? Like you just talked about. People are losing more jobs. You know what I'm saying? Becoming more stagnant to be able to get them raises and bonuses and shit like that. So you're demanding me more of me, but you're giving me less to work with. And that's why we need them 3 jobs just to survive, or a 2-person household income to be able to sustain. That's like you said, it's fucked up. You know what I mean?
On every level.
Yeah.
The drum, hear it, hear it, hear it. That's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, yet reset so we can all live on. Woo!
That's all right, him in the background playing too.
Burn it down. Just like with the videos embodying, you know what I'm saying? These are, I'm looking at the guards like the elites, you know what I'm saying? The prisoners as what they would call a lower class. And it's like, where I said, where we just get tired, and this is going to be an outcome where people just revolt against what's going on.
It's anarchy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But some people believe that you need anarchy to rebuild.
I mean, that's the only way this thing got in this position was through anarchy. The only way you're going to change it. All the changes that came through anarchy.
Yeah, and that's what it looked like. That was a good point. I like that.
It never came through freaking people marching in the street. That's why you was bringing up that. I was like, that don't work. People Black people been marching forever. What changed?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what my point was. These people have been going on strikes forever, and they still have not been able to implement the change that we talking about. Yeah. That's why we need more. I know we got some, but we need more.
The least like when people in the streets marching because they know don't bring any change. That's not. They know that no change is ever gonna come by you marching in the streets. Yeah. They like keep that
going. Vincent. Act 4. Vincent! Oh good, he's waking up. Vincent, dear boy, I can feel your frustration, but you're in very safe hands here now, please be patient. You see, we are the cutting edge rehabilitation. Don't you feel so excited for this new innovation? Nah, guards, what the fuck, man? I think I wanna leave. Oh, leave? I'm afraid that's impossible, see? You see, we're part of a new program, it's a government scheme. We're making gentlemen from criminals, and that's what you'll be. With a brand new method to sort of trials and tests. Like our good godson, you'll be resurrected. What the fuck you on about? What kind of brand new method? Well, we take the frontal lobe and we kind of bless that.
That's one thing we didn't. I didn't mean to stop right in the middle of that, but that's one thing we didn't talk about, and that's the whole scenery is the jail, the prison system. Yeah. And we talked about it before. Like they want to keep us there. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep money. Not gonna say necessarily us as you know specifically, but I'm just saying like they want to be able to have that volume of imprisonment to be able to keep the funds and everything rolling in and to keep everything afloat, because that's where a majority of the money goes, you know what I'm saying? That and the military, you know what I'm saying? That's where most of the funds go to. Yeah. So now I gotta pay all this extra tax, all this extra money just to be able to give you a fucking nuke to go blow somebody up, bro.
That I don't have a problem with.
Yeah, like I didn't tell you to go do that.
I don't got a problem with none of those people. Why I gotta front the tab?
Exactly, bro.
If I got a problem with some people over here, you're not gonna front my tab.
Exactly.
Over here, do this, so I gotta front
you
your
gonna lock my ass up for me handling my business. That's what you gonna do.
It's crazy.
It's wild, man.
On about what kind of brand new method? Well, we take the frontal lobe and we kind of bless that. Your synapse fragmented with our new serum injected. It aims to recorrect the parts of you we know are defect. There'll be discomfort in your cerebellum, that is expected. Hey, if progress wants a price, let it. Guards, this one will do. Yes, this one's fine. Take him away.
Didn't even give him a chance to talk. What the hell?
Look at his face.
That's crazy.
Still got the Adidas on. Keep them Adidas on. To be continued. Okay, it's heating up.
Alright, that right there was Vincent Tale, Starry Night by our boy Ren, man. As you can see, very controversial. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was a good video, man. Story. It was almost like a little mini movie. Yeah. I liked what they was doing there in the 8 minutes and compact. And it was potent though. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact they even started with this AA meeting, how they were starting off with the hand clap, the boom boom. I'm gonna get boom boom clap type joint.
It remind me of what we were talking about with the movie.
Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, when they even did that joint. Fact, even when they did that, y'all know. I know y'all know that too. You know what I mean? But again, man, I like his creativity. I like his versatility. Even when he came in there and did the little rock breakdown, I know that had to be him in the studio playing that electric guitar. It just gave me that feel and that vibe that it had to be him in there. And if it wasn't, correct me if I'm wrong. But again, everything he was talking about, we was talking about, debating about, you know, it sparks that topic and it sparks that little light bulb in your head to be like, oh, there is something different, a different thought or something out there that I should be thinking about or paying attention to. Because like we say, it's a million distractions out there to try to throw you off, you know what I'm saying, your game, or to in this little realm of matrix that we in, you know what I'm saying, to keep you occupied on something else besides the actual goal you're supposed to be obtaining. You know, so just think about that type of shit when you go in your everyday life and you're going about your everyday walk. Is there something else that I could be doing besides just sitting here going through scrolling through this meeting, worry about this drama, worry about this bullshit that is irrelevant to me? What the fuck you got going on? You know what I'm saying? And again, even though some of us may be oppressed right now, feeling like, you know, with the taxes and all that stuff going on, just keep your head up, keep pumping, keep moving. I like what he was doing this one. I'm going to have to give him a 10 because, like I said, very controversial, very informative, and it was potent. I like it.
Yeah, I definitely like what he did with this and just getting a conversation going. Even us watching the video, it got a conversation going between me and you. And while me even thinking, you was like, yo, it probably could be fixed this way. I'm like, no, we need to do it this way. Yeah. And it's just sparking a conversation on how things could be changed because everyone want things changed, but we're not going to agree all the way on how to make the change. And the only way you could do that is by having a conversation on this is what probably could work to change. We tried doing this way. We tried marching. We tried this. We tried putting different people in office, and we keep coming down to the same thing. So let's try something different. The only way you get there is by brainstorming and coming up with ideas with something different. So I'm glad that he's out here sparking the conversation. Shouts out to Ren. Shouts out to Dave for even having this conversation, because we know just trying to start this conversation can get you blackballed and can have your career over with just like that. Especially when you're taking shots at people like the Prime Minister. You don't get no bigger than that over there.
Facts.
So just for if I had to rate this song on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10. Also, I'm glad he's starting the conversation to open more people's eyes up. Because like people like me and you already know what's going on. Like you said, more people need to know, and this is a help in that direction. Before we get out of this, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them high points. Make sure you do that. Until our next video is TreTv.
Tell you the original.
And we out.
Boom.